the celebrity share market and Skywatch's cover star Graham Henry smiles for the first time in 18 years, advertorial hack Alison Audrey gets hitched at bride and groom trade show, Jane Kylie's cat made the Women's Weekly a singed pussy shocker, it's out of the fire and into the frying pan for Touchdown's touch paper Mahish, and Mouthy Beach's role model for special needs students is TV Guide. In the old days, people were happy with the satisfaction of a job well done. But nowadays, everyone wants an award. The Qantas Media Awards celebrate the country's top journalistic bric-a-brac. Whether it be some dreary story about a dying kiddie or a puff piece about some wealthy wank stain, you can be sure there's some self-satisfied reporter, cameraman or editor greedily expecting a fancy award and a slap-up dinner. This year was no exception. It's a filthy night in Auckland. Once the jewel of the Pacific, now a soul-destroying sphincteral geyser of capitalism, dressed up like a whore, with makeup running down her face. The very birds that once filled the skies recline in agony as the behemoth casino district sucks the nectar from the wilted flower of our future. Worse still, I was running late for the Qantas Media Awards, which started 10 minutes ago at the Sky City Convention Centre. Waiting for me was a layer of proper journalists, whose understanding of the world isn't based on occasionally watching Flipside and cricket. They know I'm a fake, not one of them, an outsider, an interloper, a light entertainer, a fraudulent correspondent. I steeled myself as I opened the door, hoping to find a familiar and friendly face. Instead, it was the last person in the world I wanted to see. The very man who attacked our cameras just a few short months ago when we crossed paths at the TV Guide Awards. But this time, the paparazzo was somehow managing to control his animal urges. Although he was later seen trying to grab the lovely Carol from Canadian-owned TV, completely ignoring Drever, Valentine and One Sport's Paul Moore. What a cheeky paparazzi. It was a journalistic jamboree, a high-powered hobnob of crack hacks and press slacks.
Good evening, I'm Hilary Barry.
And I'm Mike Hosking. I didn't go anywhere, I've just been in witness protection. And you've got to think, no, seriously, think about it. Think of the disguise. This is wicked. I still get to work with Kate. And Bill need never know.
It was a tough room, and despite Eric's best efforts, we all knew we were in for a long night. It took me back to that school ball when a mate and I printed up some fake drink tickets and grabbed some of Mum's Valium. And ended up trying to get laid.
A boy and a girl?
Boy and a girl.
Twins?
But I don't know what side each is on, you see.
I saw a thing actually, I was on the Waiheke ferry and I actually witnessed a woman breastfeeding a 4 or 5 year old child.
Yeah.
And it was disturbing.
I wonder if that's not more for the mother than it is for the child, because nutritionally I don't think they need the breast milk at 5.
But how comfortable is it having kids with teeth biting away on your nips?
Nah. Not my thing. So maybe 6, 8 months and then, but given there's 2 of them, I'll be sucked dry by the end of that lot anyway.
Can you rate these?
Don't ask me what I think of New Zealand pussy.
I won't ask you, I promise.
But what do you think of New Zealand pussy? Linda Clark managed to beat off Kim Hill, winning an award for a 9 to noon national radio show. She's a top bird, and I have to say she charmed me like a Bombay snake. There goes Kevin Milne was the other big winner, beating off Holmes and Campbell for top bloke on the box. His prize, an extended grope with Barry Nee Pankhurst. We asked Kev to name New Zealand's sexiest female reporter.
Sexy female reporter. Nikki Watson. Now that she's kind of a reporter, huh?
Sort of a reporter.
I met Nikki Watson last night, you know.
Hot?
Physiological freak, I would say.
Apparently average in the sack.
But it wasn't all hard-hitting analysis. There was a family-like atmosphere, a bit like Christmas, but with egos instead of eggnog. Thank God for Lambie.
Do you know Mike Hosking's got a reverse aging disease?
What is that? You know, like, I've just turned 40. And so it was only like last week I was 39, and he is 39, and I think he is having the mother of all midlife crises, don't you?
Unbelievable.
I mean, I looked at that and I didn't recognise him when I first saw him. And
What's up with that post-news goatee that him and Simon both have?
What is with Simon? Yeah, talked to Simon today and I said, what's with the goatee?
Can you rate these newsreaders, please, in order of best to worst? Dougal Stevenson, Robin Kura, Susie Aiken.
I think you've got it right.
Dougal Stevenson first, Robin Kura second, and Susie Aiken, sorry Susie, 41st.
Oh, really? Who is this? Small black.
Who is it? And the winner is One News at 6.
But our award goes to TV3's Hilary Barry Nee Pankhurst, who bravely smiled while One News took away the top prize, even though she hates the kids. And that's our show. Coming up next week, animals and the media, and Chomsky on the North Shore. Noam Chomsky. From all of us here at Eating Media Lunch, at number 94, comic Benjamin Crellin stole the show with his Holmes as Gollum routine at the 2004 Comedy Gala.
Susan Wood wants it, she does. Does. Schemes as she has, yes. Wants to take it from us. With John Campbell. Yes. Wants the precious, he does. Seeks it, he does. On John Campbell. But Holmesy, John's a good journalist. He's a good journalist. He's our friend. No. He's a filthy hack.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.